Okay, chickens, today we're going to be drawing chickens. Okay, so get your stuff. We're going to be drawing with pencils and crayons. Ivan's here. Say hi, Ivan. Okay, so for today, all you're going to need is crayons, paper, and a pencil. I'm going to get my camera set up here. So this is going to be about a 10-minute lesson, guys. So it's not going to be super duper long. And it's not going to take super lots of time. So this is what we're going to be making today. Can you see that? Ta-da! Chickens. I know you guys are studying chickens in Mrs. LeGrand's class, and you're the first grade classes. So this is all you need today. I have 5 different crayons. Kind of boring, but I did it traditionally like normal chickens. You can do yours any color you want, all right? Or any colors that you have. So I have copy paper at home, but you can draw on any kind of paper. It doesn't matter. It could be scrap paper from mail. It could be paper bags. It could be whatever you have. So chickens, super easy to draw. Chicks, all right? So did you know chickens lay almost 530 eggs in their lifetime? That's a whole lot of eggs. This thing keeps jumping all over my paper. I think I need some more tape. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're going to draw with pencil. So you're going to draw lightly. So we're going to draw a ground line, and you can see they're just curved lines, U's and circles and ovals. Not super hard. Should take about 10 minutes. Super easy. First things first, we're going to draw a line that goes across our paper. This is going to be our ground line. All right, now draw lightly. Okay, so next we're going to draw a U over here. Now, I learned an interesting fact today that one of the tallest chickens is almost 3 feet tall and weighs 16 pounds. That's almost 3 times larger than a normal chicken. That is monstrous. 3 feet, that's almost as tall as you guys, okay? Or maybe you're taller than 3 feet. I don't know, okay? So that's one giant chicken though. Here we go. Next, I'm gonna make a U for the shell. Do you see the U? It's kind of like a sideways U. It's kind of a lazy U. So it's gonna sit on the ground over here. All right, that's my egg. All right, and then next I'm gonna make some W's that go across, just like that. This egg's cracked up. All right, and then I'm gonna put some little squiggly lines. Now during the video, if I draw too fast, you can pause it and slow it down. Now, I suggest that you watch the video first, and then you can know what's going to happen, and then you can be prepared for what's going to happen, so you know, all right? And then later on, you can change it and make your own. Now we're going to make the head of the chicken popping out of the shell. Now, you can see on this one, it looks just like a rainbow. Super easy, half a circle coming up. Now, if you don't like your line, draw it lightly and then draw it again and again and again until you're happy. And then later on, you can erase your lines. You don't have to worry about if it's too big or it's too small. Just draw a bunch of lines and later erase them if you draw lightly. Next, I'm going to draw a kind of an oval type shape for the eye. All right, that's good. And I like to leave a little tiny circle inside my eye. So then I'll leave that white. Later on, I'll color my eye black. Just for an example, I'll do it quickly so you can see. We've done this in the past. You've seen me do this before, as I leave that little tiny white spot in my eye, and it just makes it pop out a little bit more, okay? Next, we're gonna do the comb on top of our chicken. Now you can see it looks like letter N's, all right? So it's gonna get bigger to smaller. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so there's my chicken's head right there. And then now I'm gonna make the beak. Now you look like sideways M, all right? Sideways uppercase M. So first things first is I'm gonna start with the top part. It's gonna be a bigger sideways triangle, all right? And then I'm gonna make another one, a little bit smaller. Hey, look at that. I've got one done already. That only took a couple minutes to do that. That wasn't a lot of time. Now we're going to do this next chicken in the middle. So you can see it looks like a U, but it gets closed up in the top. So again, make your U, make it the size you like it, draw it lightly, and then once you like it, you can come back in and darken it up. Now I'm leaving the top open because again, I'm going to make that comb. So I'm going to make a little tiny U on the top, and then it's going to curl over and connect. And then I'll connect this side like that. So now that's all locked in together. So you can see I have some little tiny mountains here for the comb, just like we did over here. So go ahead and make little tiny ends. Now, did you know there's a chicken named Matilda that lived 16 years old? She's the oldest known chicken to live 16 years old. That's pretty long for a chicken, I guess. The other thing I learned today too, that chickens in their lifetime lay almost 530 eggs in their lifetime. That's huge. Could you imagine 530 eggs? That's a lot of cracking. Here we go. Now we're going to make the beak. Now it looks like a rainbow. Okay, and then I'm going to put a small tiny V in the middle. That's the top part of the beak. And then I'm going to make the small part of the beak. It looks like another V underneath it, just like that. Okay, so that's done. Rainbow, then 2 V's. Simple. Okay, now we're going to make the eyes. They look like N's again. 1, 2. You could leave them like that if you want to, but I made mine thicker, so I kind of made them like hot dogs. So then I kind of like curled the end and made skinny hot dogs. All right, and then I color those in black. All right, now chickens have, count it, 4 toes. They have kind of like 1 in the back and 3 in the front. So we're going to make their legs 2 lines on the side, and then we're going to make them a little bit wider. Don't make them too thick so they look like tree trunks. All right, they're small when they're little tiny guys. Now the thumb in the back, you can't see it, so we're not going to draw that. We're just going to draw the 3 toes in the front on this guy, and they look like little tiny hot dogs. There's 1 little tiny hot dog. Now put 1 in the middle, and then 1 on the side like that. All right, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, that chicken's almost done. I put wings on this guy, so we're going to make the wings. And it looks like, if you see it, another little curve, a rainbow, and then a number 3. Coming up, a little curve, and then there's our number 3, and then connect it. Same on the other side. Well, it's not a cow, it's a chicken. Other side, ha ha, ha ha, hee hee. Okay, now we're going to draw some circles for some texture inside. It's always good to have a little texture in your drawing to make it interesting to look at. It would be boring if it was just plain. I made this chicken kind of fuzzy on the outside with my marker. You could do that with a crayon if you wanted to. I did it with marker. It's okay. Do I love it? Would I do it the next time? I don't know. But that's what I did. And I put little fuzzies on that one too. Okay? Every time I do a drawing, I try to change it up a little bit so I make it interesting. Last, we're going to do this last chicken. All right? So, super easy again. It's a little bit different shape than the oval, but it's still kind of an oval. So we're going to start out by making our U. Now give it a little bit of space from the ground. All right. And then we're going to come up a little bit higher than this chicken. He's a little bit older. And then we're going to make an N on top for the head. You see the N? Okay. And then we're going to make this side come out a little bit further. And then these are going to come down, but they're not going to connect. Kind of looks like a potato. All right, see the potato? And then I'm going to make his little tiny tail. Again, it looks like a number 3 again. A little hump. And then there's my sideways hot dogs. Okay? Super easy. Don't stress it out. Okay? If you're getting angry, have a cookie. Nah, have a carrot instead. That's probably better. Now we're going to go ahead and make the beak. Now, we're not going to make 2 like this one, just going to make 1. Just a small, tiny little sideways triangle. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the eye again. Just like this guy's eye over here, we're going to make an oval and then leave that tiny little dot in there because that seems to, I think it makes it pop out a little bit more, makes him look like he's alive. Now, I'm going to make the comb. Again, my little tiny mountains. Here's the biggest one, and they're getting smaller, smaller, and smaller. Cool beans. Now, if you look at this wing, it looks like a letter C, all right, and then a little triangle shape on the back. So I'm going to make that letter C first. It's a backwards C, okay? And then it's going to come over and get a little bit tinier. So it looks like a sideways raindrop. Then I'm going to go back with my texture again. 3 small, tiny little dots. Again, I know I'm drawing fast, but unless you want to listen to me talk really slowly, I don't think you're going to like that. So, again, watch the video first, and then you can go forward. Now we're going to do our other 2 legs, like 2 lines. 1, 2. Same thing over here. Don't make them too thick, otherwise they're going to look like tree trunks. Now we're going to do a toe that goes backwards like this. And then 1, 2. The other foot we can't see, so we'll just put a little tiny N over there. 1, 2, 3, and then a little tiny like that. There you go. Chickens are done. Texture is good. All you got to do is color. Now I did just regular plain old chicken colors with, I figured chickens live in shavings, so I used yellow for the background on the ground over here, and I put a little brown over there, so just to make them some contrast, make it different from this here. So I used 2 different colors. But you can see I used all earth tones here. I didn't use any blues or any reds or any greens. I just used some oranges. Okay, that's kind of like a scarlet. That's kind of a tan, a brown. All right, and this is like a goldenrod. It's kind of like a yellowish, brownish color. Okay, and this is, I think, is one of my favorite colors, mac and cheese. All right, so now we're going to do the fence in the background. Super easy. I'm just going to slide this over. You're just going to make a line that goes all the way across your paper. Don't go through your chicken's head. Jump over. Jump over. Don't go through the head. Don't do it. And then make 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. There's your fence. It's done. The drawing's over with. Now you get to color it. Now, does it have to be like my colors? Absolutely not. It gets to be like your colors. So maybe you want to choose these colors, any colors you want. You can pick whatever you have in your crayon box and color that. Or you can use colored pencils. Or maybe you want to do a watercolor. Maybe you want to do pastels. You can use whatever you want. So that's entirely up to you guys what you want to color it with. So, do I have any more facts about chickens? One more. The average person, I don't know if I told you this or not, eats 300 eggs a year. That sounds like a lot of eggs, but 300 eggs a year. You think about it. It's in cookies, it's in cake, it's in candy bars. Eggs are everywhere. And so, if you have any questions about this drawing or this assignment, you can tell Mrs. LeGrand and she'll send me a note. I hope you liked it, and I'd like to see pictures of your chickens. I hope you're being happy, safe, and kind, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care. Mr. S signing out. Okay, guys.